Hello and welcome to yet another edition of Let's Talk on DNTWOK. Well, my name is Olujo Kimosako and I'm glad to know that you're always there to watch us. So today's topic is African superfoods for global health, unlocking the power of local ingredients. And I have with me the CEO of Mezane Foods. Her name is Maryam Yakubu Yanah. NBDSP. Thank you so much, Maryam, for coming on the show. I'm glad to have you. Having to see it's been a while, and you're shining actually.
Thank you, Joker.
You're welcome.
Actually connect with you as well.
Thank you. Now, talking about African superfoods, would you quickly explain what makes African superfoods nutritionally significant? And if you don't, wouldn't mind, you could please mention some of those superfoods that we have.
Okay, African superfoods are nutritionally significant because they are naturally dense,
Mm.
essential nutrients, right? And often exceeding many imported alternatives like we have, and they are all rich in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, fiber, and they are plant-based proteins, right? And some of the superfoods include moringa. Moringa, people see it as one of those plants that can be seen anywhere, but moringa is extremely high in iron, calcium, and is an antioxidant. And not just the leaf, including the seeds as well. It's something that is highly nutritious and medicinal. Then baobab, a lot of people think, okay, orange is rich in vitamin C, but I tell you, baobab has the highest um, vitamin C you need. It's that powerful, and it's also rich in fiber. Then we have fonio. Fonio is a um, gluten gluten free grain, high in amino acids as well. So we have lots of them. We have tiger nuts, we have hibiscus. All these are nutrient dense and highly nutritious, I must say.
Okay, so with all of this that you've mentioned, how can these ingredients address global malnutrition and every other chronic diseases that may be in existence?
Well, to start with, I must say that, okay, we are one of the largest producers of Tom Brown in Nigeria, and Tom Brown addresses malnutrition, especially in children from 6 months old. And African superfoods plays a great role in solving both local and global issues on malnutrition. And this has to do with also how accessible they are, because this these nutritious foods are these superfoods are readily available and accessible. This is something we farm. It's something you see around you, like it's just there, including moringa. It's just there. You just see it and you can pluck it and cook and do whatever you need to do. So for chronic diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, and heart diseases, um, we have superfoods that are high in fiber that can support their digestion and blood sugar control. Something like what's it called? Beetroot.
Mm.
Beetroot can control. I'm not saying it can cure, but it can help control blood sugar. Although you also have to take it in moderation, such a way that it doesn't drop your blood level as well. So everything you need to take, all the superfoods you have to take, you need to take it in moderation. We are not saying it will cure any form of disease. We're only saying it can help, right? We need to be we need to be clear on that. Then, aside that, we have naturally low processed sugars and unhealthy fats. In essence, they offer a preventive healthcare approaching food as medicine while being culturally relevant and sustainable.
All right, so moving forward, let's come to you now. What inspired you to actually focus on these superfoods, especially in the African terrain, and how do you source for your ingredients?
When I moved to Kebbi State from Katsina, I realized that every one or two homes I go into, they're complaining about diabetes. They always complain about diabetes, diabetes. This person has diabetes. And also, anytime I plan to travel to visit my in-laws, well, that was when I got married. I'm always struggling to know what to get for them. So that was how I just had to come up with something. I was like, this is a problem, right? And mostly they only have fonio around here. That was when I now had to contact my Just Connect where I served that connections there. So I had to contact them. Okay, you guys have finger millet, and my people here don't really know finger millet, so I need it process and start selling to them because they can't just depend on fonio and sorghum. At least they need variety of foods, and that was how we started with finger millet first. From finger millet, we went into replacement of sugar, and that was how we came about date powder. And from there, it grew to 12 products just from one single idea of solving to malnutrition and to lactating mothers. And that was how we came about several products.
That's really great. All right, so now having done that, how would you rate the level of the sporadic increase in the sense that now your market is not just your immediate environment, the people you intend to like solve their problem. I believe now you've gone internationally. So how were you able to, you know, get into that space?
Okay, we leveraged on social media. We leveraged on social media and my network as well. It's really good that one school in ABU actually. So, you know, and one was in a good relationship with a lot of people, right? So it's always good to be good. So we started from there, and then when my old classmates saw my post, they kept sharing, and we didn't relent as well. We kept posting about what we do and how we do it. They saw our processes. And it was when they started seeing our processes that people started believing in us. And at a point, we were not just producing for ourselves, we started producing for other companies who would brand and sell. They call it's called white labeling. So social media really made us known and helped us to grow. Now we have clients, I would say all over the globe, sincerely, to the glory of God. We have a good number of clients who don't just buy from us, they also come to us with their processing needs, and we help them process, we package while they brand. While for some, we process, we package and brand for them with their information and everything, like with their own brand name, details and everything, and just ship to them.
Wow, that's great. So now, this you just said in few minutes. I'm sure that the sweat, the tears, the stress was there. So, what are the challenges that you faced while scaling production and maintaining quality, and sustainability?
The tears, the tears, the challenges, the what made me go into this. There are lots of them, right? Even today, I had to ask myself, who sent me? But we've come so far to give up, and we have a lot of people looking at us. So, at first we had challenges of equipment. Then we had one or two NGOs that came and supported us with equipment. Then we got contracts from different organizations, which helped to boost our production capacity. And instead of lavishing our profits, we invested it back into the business to and investing it back into the business was one of the best things that happened to us because we other organizations came to see what we do and they trusted us again. So it wasn't easy, sincerely, it wasn't easy. There were no, I'm not doing again moments. There were those moments. There were moments where I would cry to sleep, right? And my husband would be, it will be fine, it will be fine, it will be fine. And sometimes you just wake up and see me sit bed thinking of all my life, and he will encourage me. And not just him, I had, at least it's good to have a good network of people who would who you would draw strength from and who are always there to encourage you. That helped me as well because anytime I'm like at the edge, I'm really, really at the edge, and I go to them and they're like, okay, do this, okay, let's support you with this or with that. And before you know it, I'm out of it. Then equipments really dealt with us, but now to the glory of God, we have a lot of equipments. We have a lot of equipment. We have our own space. Yes, we have our own space. I started from my kitchen, from my home, from my kitchen to a one shop, just a shop. Then from there we moved to a three-bedroom flat that we rented completely just for the business. And currently, no, from there again we had to rent another two-bedroom because the production was too much for just one place. We had to rent another two-bedroom. Then currently we have our own space.